Hey guys, welcome back to Relatable Girl. I have some really exciting news. I have been waiting a really long time for this to happen, and it seems like it's finally going to happen. So yesterday was my birthday, and I had a really nice time, just like a low-key party with friends. We hung out at Footlight here in New York where I work, and we just like took over the back room. We told ghost stories, and it was just like really fun and a great time. I really appreciate everybody who came out, even if they only came out for a few minutes. It was just really great, and I'm wearing some of my wonderful gifts. Thank you so much to everybody. My friend Jen sent me this necklace. I love it. I wore it yesterday for my birthday party. I got a lot of compliments on it. Thank you so much. And I'm wearing lots of new glitter and sparkle and bedazzled amazingness. Thank you so much to my friends that came, for everybody that stopped by. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was really fun. Probably the most low-key birthday party I've ever had, honestly. It was just like I was working, being a grown-up, and people came and hung out with me. It was really nice. I have been very tired lately, and my allergies have been super bad. I have had some scary dizziness in the last like week or so, and I went to see the ENT actually a few days ago and finally got some amazing news. So to back up a little about that though, if you have been watching my channel for a while or have known me for a while, you know I have really severe allergies. I have bad sinus problems. I get sick pretty often because of just like the chronic inflammation and lowered immune system. So it's been a struggle I've been dealing with for a long time. And years ago, I had an endoscopic sinus surgery on these tubes. At the time, my ENT, who I'd been seeing for years, knew that I needed to have sinus surgery done on these tubes and needed to have my deviated septum fixed. However, I was not able to afford that because I didn't have insurance at the time, and Medicaid had not expanded to income-based. It was still age-based. So it was, even with the amazing work that my ENT did to talk the hospital into giving me a discount, even with him literally volunteering his time and giving me that surgery completely free of charge on his part, and several of his follow-up visits, despite all of that, it was still a large out-of-pocket expense. And at the time, you know, he said, I know you need to have this full surgery, but I can't give it to you because I've already helped discount this as much as possible, but there's nothing more I can do to get the price lower. So unfortunately, we had to just do this part, which, I mean, even that helped greatly. For like a couple of years, I was remarkably better than I had been before. But unfortunately, with how bad allergies are and just getting worse all the time, and you know, whatever else, it's just become such a problem again. And these, especially up here, these sinuses have just been really bothersome. And last week, like I said, I was very dizzy. Like I woke up one day and it was just like intense vertigo. I did the physical therapy trick that my ENT had taught me. There's like a rolling thing that you can do that can help reset if you're dizzy. And if you want me to do a video about that sometime, by the way, let me know. But I did that. I took Dramamine, which like basically knocks you out, but I had to do something because like I could barely function. So anyway, I went in and I saw the ENT though here in New York City, and he took a look at my CAT scan again. We talked about everything, and he finally has gone ahead and scheduled me now for the full sinus surgery, July 3rd. Obviously, this is still pending Medicaid's approval. I am desperately hopeful that they will cover this because I need to have this surgery done. It would be a 3-hour surgery. It will involve reopening these sinuses, opening up these and clearing things out fixing my deviated septum. And there's another aspect as well, like a turbinate operation, which I need to learn more about. I did a little research about this last night, but basically, and if you're squeamish, you might want to just mute this right now for like 10 seconds because it's a little gross. But the turbinate surgery will basically involve removing or shaving parts of bones or scar tissue that are inside the nose to open up the pathways for breathing. I'm going to put a little message here that if you muted it, that you can unmute now because we're past that. But yeah, so it's a 3-hour surgery. Obviously, you are under anesthesia just like last time. You have to have somebody with you to take you home. Last time I had the sinus surgery, which again was not nearly as extensive, it was definitely interesting, and recovering from it was, it was a journey. I actually think I had it probably better than some people. Like, I've read other people's stories that were much worse. I think also, though, I'm just so used to sinus problems that my recovery time didn't feel that different than it had before, aside from being very out of it for a couple days from like the leftover anesthesia effects. But I have my booklet from Mount Sinai with all of my like pre-surgery instructions and all of that stuff. I don't have a list yet fully of all the things that they want to do during the surgery, but when I get that, if you guys are interested, I will share that with you. But I also got paperwork because I need to get like a physical, a pre-surgery physical to make sure everything's okay, and you know, probably get blood work done and stuff. So like the wrap up is, I obviously am very nervous because we are talking about surgery on my head. We are talking about surgery that involves being very near my eyeballs, my brain. You know, those things do make me very nervous, and I am a person that has anxiety and panic disorder. So obviously I have been struggling with like going to bad places in my mind with worrying about this. But at the same time, I have been suffering so much from sinus problems and allergies for years. And I recently found out that my younger brother has almost exactly the same problems that I do. He and I have kind of been on the same path, and both of us have had like a partial sinus surgery in the past. His was an emergency surgery though. He ended up in the ER, and literally they had to do an emergency surgery on him because his whole face was swollen and he was really, really, really sick. He had a really high fever. Like, you know, it was bad. So he's actually about to be getting a very similar surgery in June to get these things fixed. And with both of us, apparently it's like structural. Our sinuses are just structurally not what they should be. So he's going to be getting his in June, and if Medicaid will hopefully come through for me, I would be getting mine at the beginning of July. So this is a big deal, and I'm really excited because if I'm able to get this, and obviously, you know, God willing, I come through it safe and recovery is good, this would be a big deal. This would be life-changing. You know, it would be incredible to finally get this done when I've needed to for years. So, and I'm going to be continuing with the immunotherapy, which I actually have not gotten to do for the last 3 weeks because I've been so stuffy. I've been in such bad flare, and you're not supposed to get the allergy shots when you're in flare. But I mean, this is a big thing, so I wanted to share this with you. Let me know if you want to know more about this. I'll definitely keep you updated. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thank you for being amazing. Please tell me how you're going with your allergy and sinus journey. Let me know what you're loving right now in makeup. Talk to me. Just talk to me in the comments. And let me know what kind of videos you really enjoy watching. Thank you to Tamar for her comments. Thank you to Tamar for your comments and asking for more story times and more, like fun stuff like that. I will happily do some more of those soon, but I just had to tell you guys this news first because it's a big deal. So anyway, thank you so much, guys. I love you. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.